Hello, guys. Welcome to Figuring It Out. I'm Dura.
I'm Julia.
And today we're here with Evan and Bennett, and they both play basketball and they are going to college for it. In this episode, we're going to talk about athletic life, the pressure of commitment, and how basketball impacts their daily lives and future. Let's get started. Welcome, guys. Thank you for coming.
Thank you
Thank
for
you for
having
having
us.
First of all, when did you start playing and how did this journey begin?
I started playing when I was like 5 or 6 years old, and I started playing it because all my friends played it, and my parents played it in high school, so just wanted to start playing.
Yeah, I mean, I've always been pretty tall my whole life, so my parents put me into basketball, and then I really grew to like it.
And did you guys play another thing before that, before basketball?
Yeah, I played soccer was my first sport, American football, lacrosse, baseball, a bunch of different things.
And basketball was your favorite one?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, and I play hockey. I'm from Canada, like that's like the main sport up there,
Oh,
but I didn't like it at all. But basketball I really stuck with.
And like, what's the difference between like basketball in Canada and here?
I think the main difference is like the competition, the level of it. Like in Canada, like it's not as good. Like the infrastructure isn't as good, but in America it's definitely better. There's like more competition and like more pathways to take it where you want to go.
And when did you came to America?
I came to America 2 years ago. I went to a different prep school last year and then I transferred here.
Guys, when did basketball become more than just a game for you? Like, when did you actually realize that you wanted to pursue it seriously?
For me, it was during COVID. When COVID hit, like New Jersey in 2020, I like couldn't see my friends for a couple months, so just started playing it way more serious, and then that just kind of made me like it a lot more, pursue it more.
Yeah, honestly, same for me. Like there wasn't anything else to do besides go outside and play basketball. So, yeah.
What has been the toughest obstacle in your basketball journey, mentally or physically, and how did you overcome it?
It was definitely an adjustment for me, like coming to the States, like being away from home, and then also having to go to practice every day and like go to all, like games and stuff like that, and always be locked in for it. So it was definitely a tough adjustment.
Mm-hmm.
I would say 2 summers ago, I had like a bunch of back issues throughout the entire summer, like randomly, so that kind of like got me on and off the court. And during a big year of recruitment, that definitely hurt. I feel like
Yes.
some of my recruitment and next level opportunities, so that was definitely tough to get over. But it's all good.
Which year during high school is the most important for recruiting?
I would probably say the summer going into your senior year.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But since I reclassed, I kind of had 2 years kind of similar to that.
Mhm.
So that was when I had my issues with my back. But
Was there a specific game, coach, or experience that completely changed your mindset as a player?
for me, I would say when I started playing for this club in New York called the New York Renaissance, we kind of had a whole different way of training and a whole different way of practicing in ways I'd never practiced before, like doing like early morning sprints as a team and having like 6-7 hour boot camps and all that. And I think that kind of like opened my mind to like I thought I was like good, but like there's way higher levels to training that I didn't understand.
Yeah, it was the same thing for me, but just at my prep school last year, we would do like 6 a.m. workouts, like multiple workouts a day. We'd lift every day. It was just like a really rigorous regimen, and yeah, that was definitely an adjustment.
How does your daily routine change during off season?
I'd say for me, it just definitely probably spend less time in the gym. Maybe just get a lift in throughout the day at one point, and maybe a shooting workout or a live session. But then besides that, just stretching and then kind of just pursuing other hobbies that I enjoy. So not having to be like, I don't know. I'm trying to learn a new trade on how to trade and actually day trade on a day-to-day basis with like the stock market and stuff like that. I'm also trying to learn Spanish, so it's a whole different thing. So there's a couple of different things I can spend more time doing. And during the season, I have no time.
Yeah, like the off season is definitely the time to decompress. Like the season's obviously really stressful. You're both physically and mentally. So like, taking a load off and just like focusing on trying to get better on like specific things as well. Because like you definitely have time, especially for us too. Like we have the whole summer before college to like really focus and get better. So
What do you focus most on like during off seasons workouts?
I would say it really just depends on the player you are, because obviously everyone has different strengths and weaknesses. I would say for me, like I want to work on expanding my range, like how far I can shoot from, continuing to get stronger as like I'm an undersized player, and
continuing just to get more like athletic. So as far as jumping higher, like moving laterally quicker, just all that.
Yeah, I would say the same thing for me. Like shooting is definitely a big thing. Like no matter like how tall you are, and then also being able to move athletically, get stronger. Like in college, we're gonna be playing against like guys who are 3, 4 years older than us. So there's definitely an adjustment. Like just in the weight room, you just gotta really focus on that.
Which part of the season is the most stressful for you?
I would say it's probably honestly preseason in my opinion, because preseason you're kind of figuring out how much you kind of stack up against your teammates as far as if you'll be on the top team, the second team, how much you'll play on the top team, if you will play or not, kind of figuring out your minutes. And that can obviously be stressful because you obviously want to be at the top, but you're not always at the top and stuff like that. So
Yeah, agreed. Like there's always like jockeying like in practice and stuff, and like the competitiveness in practice is definitely the highest in preseason because everyone's just like trying to fight for their spot. So yeah.
Do you guys will have a preseason for college right now, like before summer?
Not now. If you play Division I basketball, you have like a 5 or 6 week summer boot camp where you have to go train and then go back home before you get to school.
Mm-hmm.
But for D3 and D2, we just kind of get there in late August or early September, and we still have a preseason. We'll have a preseason from, well, I guess September to
Pretty
November.
much, yeah.
Yeah.
So same as here.
And how has basketball changed your lifestyle during season and off season?
I think like because we're like so active during the season, like it just makes us more active people overall. Like especially for me, like I just always want to like work out or like move, be outside and stuff like that. So I think it just definitely has a positive impact.
yeah, I'd say also kind of narrows your interest at certain times, so especially during the season because you have less time to do other things. So it kind of makes you appreciate the free time you have when it's not in the season, so you can actually do other things. And like you said, I think I've definitely become a more active person overall just because we're forced to be so active while playing basketball.
Do you guys have like a favorite memory playing basketball?
The first round of our playoffs this year was very fun. It was a very fun game.
Yeah.
Bennett played very well.
And you guys have a lot of away games, right?
Mhm.
Like, how does that work?
Pretty much we all go in vans together, arrive at a hotel, stay there overnight, we'll get dinner as a team, wake up the next morning, go to the weight room of the hotel, stretch out, do some mobility, go eat, then go to the gym, stretch, play the game, go back, eat, sleep. Like it's just like a kind of like living there temporarily, just doing a couple of days of stuff. And
And how do you get there? Like, yellow bus?
Yellow bus.
We take like the white van.
The
we
white
take two.
vans.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What motivates you now going to the next chapter of basketball and life after high school?
I would just say like wanting to. I know basketball has set me up now to get into a very good school and a school
Yeah.
that I want to go to. So just kind of continuing to pursue it and just know that I have now, for the most part, probably 4 years to enjoy basketball until I get a job and get older. So I want to just like take most enjoyment of every opportunity, have fun playing it, enjoy it, and then just use that to build me up to whatever opportunities I get in the future.
Yeah, I would say the same thing for me. And there's also, like at my school, there could also be potential for me to like transfer up. Like if I play well, and if I don't, that's also fine because I really like Jefferson, which is where I'm going. So yeah.
And you're both borders, right? You're from New Jersey, it's close, but you live here. So how does having a car change your life?
Changing my life in like a good way. Like I get to go home pretty much every weekend when I'm not in season. It's nice to go home, see my parents, see my brothers. And obviously when I'm here, if I don't like the food, I can just go and get food, which is nice. Or I can drive my friends to go somewhere, just kind of get off campus for a little bit. So it's definitely nice. So yeah, I'd say it helps me a lot.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you
Thank
for
you
your
for having
time,
us.
guys.
Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
Yeah, that's
I can't do that.
Yeah, I think that's Hello, guys.
You were laughing.
Guys, thank you for coming.
Thank you
Thank
for
you for
having
having
us.
Yeah.
No, Bennett went like that to camera.
First of all, wait. Like, what's the difference between like basketball in Canada and here?
It's definitely like more competitive here. It's just like a better infrastructure. The competition's better, and I think that it's just got a better foundation overall. I just said the same thing like 4 times.
What has been the toughest obstacle in your basketball journey, mentally or physically, and how did you overcome it?
It's a thinker.
You're
It's
both
crazy.
boarders, right? And
Mhm.
you live in New Jersey.
Mhm.
It's close, but your board is
Snowboard.
you both boarders, right? You live in New Jersey. It's close, but you still a boarder. Like, and you have a car. How does that change your life? Like, if you didn't have a car, you think that would be bad?
You're
You
sorry.
didn't even. You were
Yeah.
done.
Yes. Bye.